Hi and welcome to this tutorial video of the PEASx Restaurant Management Software or RMS. What we're going to learn in this video today is how to prepare a KOT or a kitchen order ticket, which means the order which goes to the kitchen after the busboy or the waiter takes the order and brings it to the counter, and also how to create an invoice to allow your patron to pay the bill. So let's start off today's video by opening up the PEASx RMS. The moment we open the PEASx RMS, this is the home screen that we see, right? And what we see here on the top menu are different items. Now, this is very simple as with any PEASx software, all right? So what we're going to do is first we're going to create a KOT. Let's assume that a few patrons have walked in and they've occupied a table and are now ready to place the order. Your busboy has taken the order. Now, we've already created a list of tables as per the table space in your restaurant. We also have a list of items on the menu that's been created already. In case you've missed how to create all of these, that is, create a list of tables or create the menu items, you can watch those in the other videos, right? So to create a KOT, the first thing we need to do is go to restaurants here on the top menu. When we click restaurants, we see a list of items that open up. The first item that we see is the restaurant dashboard, and that is what we need to select. Now, there are two ways of doing that. One is the mouse. The second is a keyboard shortcut, which is Control R. So you could either use the mouse or you could use Control R. Now, since I've already used the mouse, I'm going to click it with the mouse. And the moment I click the restaurant dashboard, I see the number of tables that I have. All right. So now let's just assume the patrons have walked in and they've occupied table number 6, right? So if we look here at 00, no orders placed, this table is clear. Now, the first thing we need to do is create the order, right? So I click on order. Once I click on order, I have the menu card that opens up. Now, the two ways of searching for the list of items on the menu, either we keep scrolling using the mouse, or I can simply hit the search button here, right? So let's just assume the first thing that the patrons have ordered is a tandoori chicken. So all I need to do is type in TAND, and the moment I do that, I see all words, or rather list of items on the menu that has the word tandoori in it, right? So I've got butter tandoori roti. Now let's assume that they've ordered for a tandoori chicken full. I click on tandoori chicken full and I see that on the table on the right, tandoori chicken pops up. Another item that they choose is, let's go back to the menu, and they select a honey potato. So HON, so I've got a honey chili potato. I click on honey chili potato and that appears too. So let's just keep adding the list of items, right? They've ordered for butter chicken also. So I type in BUTT, and the moment I do that, chicken butter masala, right? Now look at this. We've got special chicken butter masala, half special chicken butter masala full, and a regular chicken butter masala. Let's assume that they're going with a regular chicken butter masala. Now they've also ordered for a paneer item, so I do PAN, and here I have a list of paneer items. So let's assume again a palak paneer and maybe even a paneer tikka. Okay, so I guess there are a lot of people here. Now, if we look here to the right, I see a tandoori chicken full, quantity 1, honey chili potato, quantity 1 plate, chicken butter masala, quantity 1 plate, right? Now, let's assume that the patrons have ordered for 2 tandoori chickens. Once I select tandoori chicken full here, all I need to do is click, on the keyboard, use the plus button to increase the quantity, right? Or I can use the minus buttons to decrease the quantity. Now I have tandoori chicken full here, quantity 1. If I hit the minus again, you'll notice that the item disappears. So that's a mistake. Let's add it back. We need tandoori, so tandoori chicken full. We needed 2 pieces. Now remember, I can click here and use the plus or the minus buttons on the keyboard, or I can just click here once more and voila, you've got 2. The quantity increases to 2 here. So the choice is yours. You can either click here to increase the quantity or select here and use the plus or the minus buttons. And of course, they've also ordered for water. So I type in water. I've got fresh lime water. I've got water that's 500 ml, I'm assuming, because it's just 10 rupees, and 1 liter bottles. So let's assume they've asked for 2 1 liter bottles. All I have to do is click here twice. The water 1 liter gets added and shows up to be 2 bottles here. Once this is done, all I have to do is hit save here. Okay, with the mouse, I can click on save here, or we have the shortcut key, which is Control S on the keyboard, right? Since I've already got the mouse in my hand, I click on save, and the moment I click on save, the save gets grayed out. And we go to print, click on print, your KOT gets ready, it's printed, a copy of which automatically goes to the kitchen. That is how easy it is to create a KOT. So now that we're done creating the KOT, I'm not going to hit the print here because I'm not going to print it right now. So I'm going to hit escape. And the moment I hit escape, let's look here. We see table number 6, occupied. There's a bill amount of 1,570 rupees, right? What I need to do is now the patrons have finished eating. They're looking for the bill. Very easy. All I have to do is go to Invoice, click on Invoice, and I see the items that the customers have ordered for, right? And now I need to create the invoice. So to create the invoice, very simply, with the mouse, create invoice. I click on create invoice. It gets converted. Now, the amount here was reflecting to be 1,500 and something, but the amount has changed to 1,646. You may ask why. It's very simple. Your restaurant has added a 5% GST. This was pre-added, right? Which is already fed into the system. So now the bill has been calculated, the GST added, and that is going to be the invoice amount. Unless, of course, we offer some kind of discount or something like that, which we'll see very shortly now. So since we've got this invoice created, what I need to do is create the receipt. I click on receipt, again, shortcut key, Control R, and I have this box opening up, right? Now, assuming we have the phone number of the customer and the customer's name, we can feed them in. Again, that's a choice, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip this, and to skip it, all I need to do is just keep hitting enter. All right, so these are regular patrons, and every time they walk in, they look for a discount. So I'm going to add a 10% discount here, right? Again, look very closely. If we see here 10%, Now 10% of 1646 is supposed to be 164 rupees and 60 paisa. However, it shows up here to be 157. You may ask why. Remember the GST that we added? The discount will not be applicable on the GST amount, it will only be applicable on the base amount, if you remember, right? So this has automatically calculated the discount amount on the base amount, which was originally 1570 or something like that, right? So the discount amount has been calculated. All I need to do now is keep pressing enter till I come to received note. Yes. Before that, if you look here, bank ledger. So here the customer is paying cash. However, if the customer is paying by any form of UPI or maybe a debit credit card or maybe even check payment in case you accept check payments, right? We just need to select it here and enter the amount that we receive. So where do we enter the amount that we've received is on the received note. We see here that the bill amount payable is 1646, right? Of course, there has been a discount added of 157 rupees. So let's assume the customer's paid up with a 2000 rupee note, right? The moment I type in 2000 here, if you notice, this amount has been calculated after deducting the discount amount, right? But then I need to give the customer back some change. So that reflects here, which is now I owe the customer 518 rupees because the customer is supposed to be paying 1482 rupees. Right? So let me repeat that once again. We have a total bill amount of 1646. I've offered a 10% discount, but the 10% discount is applicable only on the base amount and not on the amount including GST. So it shows me the discount amount here. I keep pressing enter till I come to the received note. Here I need to type in the amount that I've received from the customer. So I'm assuming that the customer's paid me with a 2000 rupee note or maybe 500 rupee notes totaling to 2000, right? So the moment I click 2000, it's already calculated the amount payable after applying the discount, right? And now since I need to pay the customer back a certain amount, okay, I need to pay the customer 518. Now 518 means the customer's given me 1000 rupee note. Once I've done that, I click on save, right? And the moment I hit print, the bill gets printed. I am not going to hit print because I'm not going to print this receipt right now. I don't want to end up paying GST unnecessarily, right? Okay, so I've clicked on print and I get the printed receipt, I hand over to the customer, give back the change, and I'm done. I close this box. Now, once I've closed this box, the customer's paid the bill, so now we have this table free again, right? So all I need to do here is click on clear table, and once I click on clear table, if you notice table number 6, amount 00, which means now this table is free again. Great. So what we've learned in this video today is how to create a KOT or a kitchen order ticket so that the kitchen gets the order. You have a counter slip, and also how to create an invoice for the guest or the patron to pay the bill, and how we make the entries just so that it also calculates any kind of discount that you apply and also the amount of change that you need to give back to the customer. So that is how easy it is to create a KOT and an invoice on the PEASx RMS. If you have any kind of doubts, do write down in the comments below. We'll be glad to get back to you. Or else, I'm sure you have our numbers. Feel free to call us anytime for any kind of support. And yes, enjoy using the PEASx RMS, which is one of the easiest RMSs in the market. I'm sorry, right? So have a great one. See you soon. Goodbye.